Life's about to get a lot worse for you, chap. Not only will you face one of SmackDown's greatest superstars, he's also being managed by one of Raw's top talents. This is what you get when you mess with Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Of all the idiotic ideas I've ever heard, your decision to plot against Mr. McMahon is the worst. I mean, what were you thinking? You're on your own now. I'm not going to risk my own neck by trying to save yours.
We are just over 2 weeks away from the Royal Rumble. Hello again, everybody. It's your barbecue-loving friend, good old JR Jim Ross, and the Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler. Yes, we are at ringside, and Raw has been rocked by the revelation that our champion has been plotting against Mr. McMahon.
I can't believe that idiot was stupid enough to try and sabotage the WWE chairman like that.
And to make matters worse, he apparently recruited Mr. McMahon's own children for the conspiracy.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I promise you, hell hath no fury like Mr. McMahon.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar.
If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
And it's been reversed.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher.
Watch out! He reversed it!
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
Here's the pin! Could this be it?
1, 2.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the greatest athletes in the world. Boy, my God, would you look at the power of this superstar?
Here we go. Tombstone pile driver. There's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match.
The champion has overcome the odds and won the match. And his opponent does not look happy about it.
Are you surprised? He just lost the match, and I'm sure Mr. McMahon's not going to be too happy with him.
And we've seen in recent weeks what happens to superstars who get on Mr. McMahon's bad side.
Yeah, it's pretty much the end of their careers, if they're lucky.
But it seems as if the champion has survived Mr. McMahon's wrath here tonight.
For the moment, JR, but only for the moment. This is going to get a lot worse before it gets better.
You know that no disqualification match Mr. McMahon requested? I'm going to give it to him. You have no idea how furious he is with you. And the last thing I'm going to do is stand between you two.
The Royal Rumble is just over 1 week away. Hi, everybody. This is Oklahoma's own Jim Ross, here with the King of Memphis, Jerry Lawler, at ringside. And tonight, our disgraced champion is in another no disqualification match.
That's right, some real raw royalty. And I'm not talking about me.
Mr. McMahon has gone to great lengths to stack the deck against the champ.
He hasn't even got started yet. Mr. McMahon's going to take his time and enjoy this.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human... There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict a lot of damage on an opponent.
What a shot! You can't take too many of those and expect to stay in this.
I don't even want to think about what that feels like, JR. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough. I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR. Oh, man. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Tombstone pile driver. My God, what an impact. Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
2.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
What a counter! Any superstar... Oh, my gosh! Look at all that blood! That's gonna leave a mark.
What a... My God! Would you look at the power of this superstar?
Here we go! Tombstone pile driver! Here's the pin! Could this be it?
1, 2, 3.
You talk about ruthless aggression.
Uh-oh. I don't think we're done here yet.
Of course not. He committed treason against Mr. McMahon. They hang people for treason.
The champion is certainly getting hung out to dry here tonight.
No surprise there. I know a thing or two about royalty, and those two are as close as you get in this business.
And there he goes.
That's what you call taking out the trash, JR. It's good to be the Kings.
How'd you like what happened after your match last week, champ? You'd better get used to that kind of treatment because you've got a lot more coming your way for what you've done to me and my family.
Well, looks like we got ourselves a little no disqualification match this week. And just so I don't get lonely out there, I think I'm going to bring a pal of mine from SmackDown to keep me company at ringside. See you out there, champ.
Gentlemen, I can't wait to see what you do to that traitor in your championship match this Sunday.
Yeah, and the best part will be when I bring his championship back to SmackDown with me.
To SmackDown? That championship is staying right here on Raw.
Look, no offense, but you're not even in my league.
Don't put your grubby hands
We'll wait for
on
Sunday.
me.
All right,
Let's go right now.
Stop
Fine
it,
with me.
both of you.
Oh my gosh!
That was your fault.
My fault. You're the one who shoved him.
I was trying to get him out of your way.
You expect me to believe that?
Welcome to Raw. We're just 6 days away from the Royal Rumble. Hi, everyone. It's good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry Lawler at ringside. And Kingfish, it seems as if everyone's getting on Mr. McMahon's bad side lately.
As fired up as the chairman is these days, that's not hard to do.
And that has led to a cross-brand, no disqualification handicap match tonight.
Not to mention a triple threat championship match this Sunday. This is getting ugly. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If Blitz could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolute...
Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly... My God, would you look at the power of this superstar?
Here we go. Tombstone pile driver. We could have a pinfall here, JR. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say...
All of this body weight is forcing his opponent's throat down onto the unforgiving steel cable of the ring rope.
He's choking the fight right out of his opponent. This one could be over in a hurry.
A textbook reversal, and here's the pin.
1, 2.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't. And that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
I tell you, King, sometimes I don't believe it. Talk about overcoming the odds.
As much as I can't stand this guy, I have to admit, that was one of the most incredible victories I've ever seen.
But the question remains, does he have enough left to retain his championship at the Royal Rumble?
Highly unlikely. He'll be facing the same opponents, and he's carrying a lot of damage in with him.
Mr. McMahon might not have liked the outcome of this match, but Sunday could be a different story.
I can just about guarantee it. And it's not going to have a happy ending for the champ.
Your days as champion are numbered. After the Sunday's Royal Rumble, the championship is going to be around the waist of someone who deserves to hold it. Because that's what I want. And what I want, I get.
I don't like the idea that a SmackDown superstar could win the championship this Sunday, but let's face it, you become a liability to Raw as champion, and you certainly haven't made my life any easier over the last few weeks.
This is it, the Royal Rumble.
Get ready to crown a new champion tonight.
I just hope that SmackDown doesn't walk out of here with the title.
That won't happen. Have a little faith in Raw, will you?
3 of the WWE's greatest superstars square off for the championship tonight, live on pay-per-view.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete? He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's gonna find.
My God, a thunderous blow from that sledgehammer.
Man, talk about getting hammered.
Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't. He's bringing the hammer down, JR.
He sure is. And the longer he holds that sledgehammer, the uglier it's going to get.
Rope break.
You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is. But I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
How about a perfect record at WrestleMania, King? How about being a multiple-time WWE champion? Does that impress you?
Now, come on, JR. I'm not saying that the dead man doesn't have one or two impressive achievements to his name. I just think he's taken too seriously for a grown man who dresses like it's Halloween every day.
One or two? There's a reason they call him the Phenom King. He's been one of the most dominant WWE superstars for his entire career. He came in at the top, and he stayed there ever since.
Well, The Undertaker might have had a pretty good ride, but I think it's only a matter of time before someone buries the dead man. He saw that one coming. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
Watch out! He reversed!
And now a pin! This could be it!
2.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifice.
Oh, man. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Tombstone pile driver! My God, what an impact! And there's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Boy, Booker T will tell you how he did it. Against all odds, he somehow managed to retain the championship.
I hate giving this guy the least bit of credit, but that was as impressive a victory as I've ever seen.
The uncrowned king of Raw remains uncrowned.
I'd rather have seen SmackDown take that loss, but at least the championship stays here on Raw.
I can't imagine Mr. McMahon will be too happy about this victory, though.
No kidding. I'm glad to be sitting next to you and not next to the chairman right now.
The champion still has Mr. McMahon to deal with. But for tonight, at least, he remains a true king of sports entertainment.
Enjoy it while it lasts, fella.